Hi, it's Ken, and it's time for my latest book talk. This time I am talking about the new novel by Cara Black, which is called 3 Hours in Paris. If you listen to the library's podcast, you might notice that I had recommended it back in April just before it came out. And the great thing about doing these is that the podcast I have to do before the book comes out, before I've read it. Now I get to talk about it afterwards. So anyway, the book is available in Overdrive and the Libby app if you're interested. It is a World War II thriller, and I was interested because Cara Black, I've always liked her mystery novels. She writes the Amy LeDuc mystery novels, which are all set in Paris, and but I also like World War II thrillers, so I was kind of curious how she would handle this. And the interesting premise is that she takes an incident that we all kind of know how it turns out, which is that a woman who's a sharpshooter is sent into Paris in July of 1940 to take out Adolf Hitler. And as we all know, Adolf Hitler was not killed in Paris in 1940. Um, he lasted another 5 years, unfortunately. And so we know kind of how the book's going to end because we know that she does not succeed. So the interesting part is how we get to the setup and how we get to the conclusion. And I was surprised that it all kind of takes place, like the part we know about all takes place in the very early parts of the book. So we know she doesn't succeed at her assassination attempt very early on. So the rest of the book is more about how she gets out of Paris, and there are betrayals and double crosses, and she takes on a mission that she doesn't even completely understand herself, but trying to complete the mission of another American, actually no, a British paratrooper who she comes across in Paris, um, and anyway, it was a really interesting book and a good page turner. I don't have a copy because I read it online, so I can't give you a visual aid. But again, it's 3 Hours in Paris by Cara Black, and you can look for it online on like I said, on Overdrive or the Libby app, and hopefully you won't have to wait too long for it because, like I said, it's a real page turner. So I'm hoping if anybody does have it checked out now, they'll be done with it very quickly. So until next time, take care.